we honestly owe season 2 to the people in this room.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I really believe you guys were so amazing. You're also the politest room.
It was so good. Like when I was watching it all on social media, I was so encouraged, but I also felt like I could only engage a little bit, which, as you know, is really hard for me to keep my voice shut on Twitter. So, but I was just really moved by how much people wanted it, and it made a huge difference. So, and it was done with class and grace. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Yeah. Very little threats, but in the right places. Implied threats, which I like. So.
Melanie, I guess Wynonna was such a breath of fresh air. Her character coming on the scene this season, she's vulnerable and she's tough and badass. I guess what's your favorite aspect of Wynonna to portray?
I was thinking about it the other day. I think often I say this a lot, but you know that directors are always like. Action hero. So you immediately know, if you've done this for a while, you're like, okay, so wear your push-up bra, and don't make funny faces, and just like be a tart. Like, it's just the worst. And if you're playing a lawyer, you always have to, it's always these really boring boxes that you have to fit in, and Wynonna just didn't fit into any of them. But that was her purpose. Like, that was the point of her. And so just that freedom of just being like, yeah, do that stupid face you made, and like, don't do it too much. But just own it. Own who you are.
And Dominique, Waverly had a very busy finale, I guess.
What happened to your hair?
Yeah. Are you already prepping for Dark Waverly?
But she's a hair dye virgin. She has never dyed
This is the first time I have a hair dyed. It's very exciting. But I guess even more shocking than Waverly touching the goo was the fact that Bobo told Waverly she might not be an Earp.
I know.
So what would the implications of that be for Waverly?
I said this at San Diego. It's going to be really interesting to see what Emily does from here. But we were talking about it, and it's just, would she even tell Wynonna? I don't know. It's been a moment between her and Bobo, so it's going to be extremely tough for her to take on board and actually come to terms with. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Emily has in store.
Yeah, and how do you feel about being an evil genius that left us with all those cliffhangers?
I feel okay. I feel good. It was pretty funny, inevitably when you get to the end of a first season, you're basically running on fumes. So I wrote so many cliffhangers at the request of the network, but now it's that feeling when you set your alarm at midnight because you feel really good, and you're like, I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. and swim 20 laps, and then you wake up at 6 a.m. and you're like, screw past me, I'm not doing that. I feel like I have set the stage for future Emily, and future Emily is gonna have to figure it out, but she might be cursing past Emily's name. No, I like the challenge. I feel like I know what's gonna happen for almost every cliffhanger, except who Waverly shoots. I just haven't decided yet. I feel like if there was only some sort of gift-giving system, or points awarded pro and con.
I gave you a code.
You did give me a code.
I'm like, I don't want to leave you and be horrible and mean, but I hope you're horrible to me. I hope you're horrible. Yeah, I feel like it's just finally Wynonna finds the support that she needs from the person that she loves and trusts, and then just to have that ripped away, after everything that's happened, I think it's really hard. Like, she's already lost one sister, and then to have to lose another one is just really horrifying.
So you haven't lost her yet.
But if. Maybe. I play it like maybe I might.
That's good.
And Tim, I've heard that you kind of like comic books. Maybe might be a fan. And so you're actually writing some comics with Bo Smith, who the show's based on his comics, I guess. What's that experience been like?
Yeah, like I said before, you're just looking at a human being that's literally living their dream. I don't know what your dream is or what dream you had, but this for me is it. And I want to thank Emily so much. Honestly, we didn't get to see you when we announced season 2, and it was the only part of that experience that wasn't great because
It wasn't great for me either, but I was pretty happy we got season 2, and you guys were pretty amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. And so yeah, being on a freaking TV show based on a comic book was the greatest thing that could happen, and then I got to play a pretty cool character also and work with amazing people. And then IDW was just awesome, and they kind of hooked me up with Bo, and we got along, and this opportunity came up, and I was ready. They're like, hey, do you think you can have a story? I said, I have a bunch ready, I'm ready, I'm sending it now. And then Bo wrote me back, and he was just like, amigo, we're on to something. And then, that's been it. So, more to come, and I'm super excited.
When does it come out?
November.
And Shamir, we really saw Dolls evolve throughout the season. He was real tough and no nonsense with Wynonna, and then by the end, he really valued both of the Earp girls on his team.
Yeah.
So what is it about these two Earp women that were able to break down Dolls' walls?
Other than the fact that they're so beautiful, that's not gonna lie. But no, it's just that I think he really adores the camaraderie that they have together and the relationship they have as sisters. And I think Dolls, being as rigid as he is and such a straight shooter, seeing that essence of family, you know, hopefully we'll discover a little bit more about Dolls' family past, but seeing that with the Earp girls really gave him that inspiration to want to give him that life, you know, and that love that you saw grow throughout the season. And I'm really looking forward to season 2 so I can explore more, because I know a lot of the fans want to know so much about Dolls and his background and his past, and having him smile a little more. And I promise you, you guys will be in for a treat season 2.
It's a good smile.
That's good. Ooh. Don't know why I did that. Shamir, what do you want to see?
I'm with Tim, man. I'm just ready to go. Like, I really trust the writers, and you know, the utmost pleasure of being part of this project is just the excitement that I have every single table read and opening up that script every single week and seeing every episode and genuinely being excited and watching it like you guys are watching it, reading it and going, wow, this is incredible. So I'm really looking forward to getting this thing started. Like, I'll start Monday morning, Emily. Like, I'm ready.
Oh my god. Where's that outline?
The outline.
I need that outline. It's a full script now, just.
I can save you a lot of money with my idea. Like, I just want to know more about I'm always a sucker for the family stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me too.
And like, why we're so messed up.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about Papa Earp. Any info? We're going to look into Mama Earp. Interesting.
What is that bitch?
Like, is she a bitch? Is she Sigourney Weaver?
If you say that on a panel, it just happens, right? I don't know. I think it's interesting she left. What is she? What? Oh, Juan Carlo. I love Juan Carlo.
He actually said, is she one Carlo?
Is she Juan Carlo? It is that type of show, for sure. Yeah.
No one cares. Guys, who's Juan Carlo?
I care.
Okay, I think we have time for one more question. It's over here.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. My question is, if you guys got to choose one actor or actress to play your character for a day, who would you choose and why?
Ooh. Wow.
Like, they would play, like...
Yeah, they'd play your character for a day.
Hands down, Harry Styles for my character.
Do you mean, like, on our show?
Like, you got fired. You got fired.
Harry, One Direction. I think
I
think it'd be interesting.
I would love to see Shamir and
I think the hair would be more like Jerry curls. It might be.
It'd be beautiful.
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's hear the accent.
Juan. Nope.
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence. She'd be amazing. She'd be so good. It'd be open and everyone would be like, get her off the show.
These people are not listening to what the directions are.
She wouldn't touch the tentacles. She'd be like my character when it's that.
Somebody on the show to
Oh, on the show?
Show one.
Wait,